Namaste all. Hello everyone. I am Suvarna from Dallas and I welcome you all this beautiful 11 days program celebrating oneness. I am representing PSSM Dallas and I have Shivani ji with me today from PSSM Australia Melbourne. Welcome Shivani ji.
Namaste, everyone. A very, very warm welcome to all fellow meditators from Australia, Dallas, and every corner of the world joining us today. It is truly a joyful and special moment to begin this beautiful oneness series together. This series is especially meaningful because it is the first major series after PSSM Australia has been registered as an NGO and also a special milestone for the Dallas team. For the first time, on the occasion of International Yoga Day, the Southern Hemisphere and the Northern Hemisphere are coming together in this beautiful collaboration, united by meditation, service, and a shared spiritual purpose. Like many waves in the ocean, each wave appears separate, yet all are made of the same water. Similarly, although we are called Australians and Americans, we are separated by thousands of kilometers, different time zone, cultures, and backgrounds. But meditation reminds us that at the deepest level, we are all the same. I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to Patriji, our spiritual guides, higher masters, and all the wonderful volunteers whose love, time, and service have made this collaboration possible. Thank you.
Wow, so beautiful. Shivani ji, why don't you introduce yourself and your meditation journey before we get into the section, please?
Yes, my meditation journey. So I generally say I definitely doing meditation in my past lives, because when I sat for meditation for the first time in this lifetime, I instantly got connected. So officially, it's been 3.5 years for me doing meditation and with PSSM as a journey. So I had very beautiful experiences when I started the meditation, and I was growing very fast. But then a hiccup came. So the hiccup was that I got diagnosed with lung cancer, stage 4. And cancer went into lungs, brain, and different parts of the body. So, like everyone who would hear this story would feel emotional, and so was I. Fear knocked on the door. It was hard time. Family was distressed. But then something unexpected happened, and that was my world didn't shatter. And I gave all the credit to the meditation. The meditation had created a space in my life, and that space was the space of awareness. So when I started meditation, I started because, yes, I was seeking for inner peace, but I was also looking for some supernatural powers. And I was thinking I'll start, telepathy, psychic abilities, and things like that. But then my dream shattered. After after few days, few weeks, I realized how immature I was. But then by the time I realized that, I was enjoying the bliss of the meditation was giving me. So when this thing happened, which is 1.5 years into my journey in the meditation, I was learning, I was reading book, and that has all helped. So instead of feeling overwhelmed, I could observe my thoughts and my emotions. So I could see that, yes, external circumstances are out of my control, but my response is in my control. So meditation didn't remove the difficulty. It gave me strength. It taught me surrender. It gave me acceptance. It gave me the trust in the process of life. And then I experienced oneness myself. All knowns and unknowns from all over the world come forward to hold me. Sorry, Master, this is again the
It's okay.
gratitude for the people who came forward and holding me in that moment.
Great.
The kind of love experienced, I think my tears can tell.
Yeah.
So people came home to meditate with me. They stayed with me. They gave me strength in every step of the way. And today I'm here talking about it. And so then after this, meditation became my purpose to spread into the world and spread this oneness into the world. So when someone is in pain and people come forward with compassion, that is oneness. When Australia and Dallas coming together, for we are creating a field of collective consciousness, and you never know who will be touched with this kindness. So my wish for 11 days is simply to come together and become a wave of kindness and love that makes difference to the people of to the lives of the people. So we just don't talk oneness, we experience oneness. And thank you so much, Suvarna,
Mhm.
for giving me a chance to share my experience. And I was thinking, and I tried my best not to cry, but then
Yeah.
it is just my love and gratitude to all the people who were there in this journey with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Shivani ji. It's a really heartfelt story to hear from you. It's wonderful. Your experience will add more to us to motivate us to do meditation. Thank you, Shivani ji, for sharing your beautiful journey.
Thank you.
Can you please take this section ahead and over to you, Shivani ji, and please continue the section. Thank you.
Yes. So, Masters, I only touched oneness, but to take us deeper into this beautiful understanding of oneness, we are truly blessed to have with us Shampa Mukherjee ma'am from Mumbai, India. So, Shampa ma'am is a seasoned meditator, energy therapist, psychotherapist, senior pyramid master, and a deeply intuitive spiritual guide. She has been walking the path of healing since 2003 and has trained in many spiritual and therapeutic modalities, including hypnotherapy, NLP, regression therapy, family constellation, Lama Fera, breath work, soul communication, and many, many, many more. In 2012, Ma'am created her own healing process called Panch Bhut Mukti and was honored with the Women of Worth Award in Mumbai 2014. But more than all the titles, what stand out is her depth, her simplicity, and her strong devotion to Patriji's mission of Dhyan Jagat, Shakahar Jagat, and Pyramid Jagat. She has conducted many powerful workshops across the world and has touched many lives through her healing work, spiritual guidance, and deep wisdom. Today, on occasion of International Yoga Day series, she will be sharing on a very beautiful, meaningful topic. What exactly is yoga? And why did Sri Krishna place such great emphasis on yoga in the Bhagavad Gita? So, with a lot of love and gratitude, let us warmly welcome Shampa Mukherjee ma'am. Welcome, ma'am, and over to you to please proceed with meditation. Thank you.
Namaste to the whole world, I think, because it is Dallas, Australia, all over. All are here. So my namaste and greetings to all of you. Shivani ji, I heard about you. So it's really courageous that how you came out and how the meditation, like our Patri sir always says, PSSM is a family. So it's a huge family that came together with you. And I'm really happy that you felt this love, you felt this oneness. So today we will get to know more about what exactly is the yoga, because we are all celebrating Yoga Day. But what exactly is the yoga? It is not yoga, it is yoga.
Yoga.
And what exactly it is, we will get to know. But to know anything deeper, because it is not just a surface information that we are seeking. As you said very nicely, Shivani ji, that we want to inculcate the qualities within. So first, let us meditate and allow ourselves to be in the deep sense of oneness, the love, the serenity that is there. And then we will proceed for our presentation. So let us start for the meditation. And everyone, we know the way, the Anapanasati, which is very simple. If you are wearing the spectacles, we can just remove them. Cross your fingers, place them easily, comfortably on your lap. Just cross your legs. You can sit cross legs or you can spread them and cross just the feet part. And then just simply close your eyes and observe your incoming and outgoing breath. Just relax with every breath. Let the breath, the real Guru, take us and unite us with our true self. Just relax and be with the breath, the simple incoming and outgoing breath. Feel, where does it touch in my nose? Just be with it. Allow every breath to relax you deeper and help you connect deeper with yourself. Being one with your breath unites you to your true self. So let us be with our breath. in this beautiful, relaxing state of meditation. We will meditate for 5 minutes more. 9. Deeper relaxation and oneness within. Last 2 minutes. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Let us start coming into the state of awareness. Just be aware your hands, your legs. Keep your eyes closed and slowly just be aware of all that is around. Slowly unlock your fingers and put your palm on your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Slowly, you can remove your palm, and slowly, 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 you can open your eyes. So, we did a wonderful meditation, very relaxing, and in two different zones. In US, it is morning, I think, and in Australia, it is evening. In fact, night. So very interesting time in both places. But anyways, meditation relaxes us whenever we are doing that. So let us start with this International Yoga Day, this oneness that we are studying. But what exactly is yoga? And what exactly is yoga? Let us get to know about this. So I will present a small presentation to explain what it is. So as we are for oneness, we can say that you see yoga is all about uniting. The way we are here as united, a family, a big PSSM family. So what is yoga? So exactly if we go for the definition, it says yogein atmanam darshanam. Yogein atmanam darshanam. That means seeing Atma. Like it is observing the soul. When you are united with your soul, you are connected fully. You are one with your soul. That is called yoga. And it is the yoga in Hindi is also about to join, to unite. There is another term which we see as postures and all that is called Hatha Yoga. So, what is Hatha? Hatha is coming from Ha is sun, that is the Surya Nadi, and Tha is the moon, that is the Chandra Nadi, which are the two parts, the left and right. And when that, we say that the sun represents our soul part, the one we are here to do, and the moon represents the mind parts where what we, a lot of thoughts and all that. When those two unite, the force, then we get to experience and know ourselves better. So that is Hatha Yoga. So we now know the meaning of Hatha Yoga as well. So basically, it is the word, the Sanskrit word yoga comes from the word yuj. It is a dhatu, Sanskrit, which means to combine, to unite. And when we are practicing yoga, it is to actually connect the individual consciousness, like it is me and the Shampa, with the universal consciousness, the Brahmand. It's to establish a balance that even though it seems that I'm separate, the Brahmanda, the universe is separate, but to bring a balance and the harmony within the mind, body, and the soul. And it is a holistic practice. It is just not that we are touching one part or other. It is like a combined where mind, body, and soul, it is combined. It is helping the person to bring more harmony within and with outside. It's like whatever is the difference, that difference is now separated and we are in union. And Hatha Yoga, the purpose is to restore and promote the physical and mental health through various asanas, which are physical postures, through pranayama. Prana is like the energy that we breathe with our breath. So control with the breath and meditation. So if we go for the yoga as we call as a yoga, so it is actually these three. It combines these three. And the truer meaning, if we say about yoga, is if you sit here, like you are sitting wherever you are, and then you are experiencing the entire universe as part of your own self, like everything is me. That is, you are in the state of yoga. That means you are in that united state. Not as the country United States, but as a state which is united. You are not separate from all that is, you are connected. So it is very beautiful. It's a union. It's a mind, how you connect with the mind when you're breathing. With the breath, we are connecting. Yuj is union. And we are connecting to the spirit through meditation, and we are connecting to the body through the different postures, through the different exercises that are there in the yoga. So basically, it's a very beautiful term which says samatvam yoga uchyate. Sam is equal, equanimity. We're like you are balanced, you are in balanced state, and you are in a stable state of mind, and that is called samatvam. You are in a sama state, and that is what yoga is. So very beautifully, we are getting to know what yoga is. Now, another, if we are going to take help of different quotes and get to know more of yoga. So Patanjali, who is who gave this Ashtanga yoga to all of us, he says, Yoga chitta vritti nirodha. Chitta is the mind who is the lower mind that we say, who wants to do this, that, and all. The vritti is its nature, the nature of mm, just jumping from this to that like monkey. That vritti is to be stopped, cessed. That is nirodha, it is to be stopped. So, how Sri Krishna is sitting? Even if he is in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, he is in this state. He is in the state of yoga. He is completely connected with himself. He is not baffled or not disturbed with whatever is going around. His vritti is not disturbing him. He is fully in equanimity state, samasthiti. So yoga is cessation of the fluctuation of mind. The mind fluctuates. So basically what it is doing, it is the practice where it is calming the restlessness of the mind and it is stabilizing the mind. And the philosophy is about the 5 type of affliction that we generally have. So why the mind is fluctuating? Because of avidya. Avidya is ignorance. We don't know what exactly it is. What are the things? What exactly is going on? We don't have the idea, the ignorance. Then comes asmita. It's like egotism. Like, oh, this is me, and me is separate or different or is special. So separatism is asmita, and then comes raga. Raga is attachment. This is mine, this is attachment, and then dvesha. Dvesha, the term is dva, that is duality. This is me, this is you, like separatists. And then abhinivesha, that is, we are clinging to, no, I should live, this is the life, this is only what I have. And when we are taking birth, we are experiencing all this. And also when we are experiencing all this, then we are undergoing the consequence. Oh, if I avidya, if I have ignorance, then what all I will go through. So we experience this, and then through this experiencing, we get to know, no, this is not the final, there's something more. Then we go ahead. So when we are in these, we are naturally restless. We are just pulled into different directions. We have different thoughts, we have different desires, we have worries and different emotions. But when these vritti, the vritti of being restless, that is just stopped, it is rested, then we come into yoga state of meditation. So instead of identifying that, okay, I am fluctuating, you get to know, oh, there is in me the part of me which is getting fluctuated. I can be still, I can be observing, I can be witness of what all is going on. So when we observe this, we are not controlled by these fluctuations, and therefore we can free ourselves from anxiety. Because if we are fluctuating, if we feel I am fluctuating, then we will become anxious. Oh, what will happen next? We will come under stress, and then the confusion, mind will dominate us. And then when we are calm and we can see, oh, this is happening, then we have clarity. We have focus. We have inner peace. So, what is happening? So, yoga is helping us to come to help us to rise above the daily, whatever is happening, daily turmoils, like deeper connection with ourselves. So, the main purpose is to connect, to unite ourselves with the true us and the world. What is world? And when this fluctuation is completely subsided, then we become one with everything. The first we said that what exactly if you are if you are in the state of yoga, then you are one with everything. So when your mind is completely, the fluctuations are subsided, then you become one with everything. You experience unity and oneness with everything. And you experience that, oh, I was thinking that I'm separate, the God or something else is different. But now I know it is one. And this is the state of yoga. So Patanjali ji explains one thing very nicely. So he says this is the state. Like what exactly? We know the Ashtanga yoga. So he explains that viparya and then viparya, like two things are different. And then we come to vikalpa. Okay, I can take this, I can take that. And then, even then, we go deeper. And then we ask for pramana. What is the logic? Where is the evidence? And even there, when we further go deeper, we get into samadhi. That is the supreme samadhi. Like whatever is beyond, we get in oneness with that. So it's a very beautiful actual meaning of what Patanjali ji explained. It is just not what we know that we will get to know now. That we know that it is the Ashtanga mark. It says about yam, niyam, then there comes asana, which is like the physical postures. And then so that we are like cultivate stability, comfort, balanced state of mind, then pranayam, the breath regulation. Then pratyahar, where we are withdrawing the senses. And then dharana, concentration, we are focusing on mind or breath. And then comes dhyana, where we are just allowing that life force energy within us without an interruption. And then we are entering into state of samadhi, which is absorption of what we truly are, that is bliss, and the ultimate state of union. Our Patri sir helped us that we should not, because initially the term is yam and niyam. Yam and niyam says that, okay, if you want to get into the state of samadhi, before that you have to follow some rules. You have to follow some inner practices. Only then you can get into that. So our Pitama, he is, I would say, he's why we call him Yoga Purush, because he knew what is required in this time. What is required and how we can truly come into union, the true united state that we can be with ourselves. So what he said that, okay, now let your asana be the sukhasana. So when you sit, you are very comfortable. You sit very comfortable. Just cross your fingers, cross your legs, just very comfortable. And then regulation. Just observe the natural flow of your breath. And as you are doing that, close your eyes, as your fingers are crossed, legs are crossed, and eyes are closed, you are withdrawing all your senses towards inside. And then you are focusing on your breath. This is the dharana. And as you are doing that, meditation is happening to you. There is a continuous flow of life force energy that is entering in you, and that is taking you to the state of samadhi. So he helped us to realize what is the true bliss. And this is such a beauty of his explanation that when we receive this life force energy, only then our inner will be transformed to follow the yam and niyams. Then only we will get to know what all we need to do in life. Without that, without this internal energy, that the jnana that will come in us, we cannot follow the yam niyam, and we will be stuck throughout our life and will not get this energy to transcend from where we are stuck to the situation. So what exactly, what this does? 1 second. So what is yoga? Yoga actually is the process of sculpting yourself. What exactly is sculpting? What is happening? This is happening. We are a beautiful sculpture in making. We are getting to know ourselves. Every moment we are sculpting ourselves, releasing what all we are not and getting to know what we are. We are uniting ourselves with the true me. So Bhagavad Gita, it teaches yoga for all strata. All strata, it's very beautifully it said that Chaturvidha bhajante mangjana sukritino arjuna artho jigyasu artharthi and Gyani cha Bharatarsho. So what is that? Like four type of people seek union. They are asking for me. They are taking my help. What is the help? Who is Krishna? He's like what he says. Aham Atma Gudakesha. So I am that soul. I am that Atma. I am the one. And who is seeking me? The one who is Arti. Arto. It's like he is the one who is in distress. He doesn't know what is the way out. Oh, Krishna, oh, help me. Oh, Gopala, help me. And then comes Jigyasu. Oh, what is there? It's curious. One wants to know. The second type of person. And third is the Artharthi, the one who wants the accomplishments of the life. They also seek. And the fourth category comes as Gyani, the one who seeks for the Jnana, who wants to know. So all these four stratas, four areas of type of people, they can benefit from Bhagavad Gita or basically knowing what is yoga. So Bhagavad Gita explains in 18 chapters. Bhagavad Gita can be we can divide in three major sections of yoga. The first 6 chapters, they describe about karma yoga. Karma is what we are doing. Because the first step, whenever we are in distress or anything, what we do, what we ask, what should I do? The first down comes, what should I do? That is karma. What should I do? What I need to do to learn. So that the first 6 chapter is about the karma, that is the path of duty, what you need to do. And the second is bhakti yoga. So bhakti term, we generally think that it is we think that when we are saying bhakti, there is someone else whom we are devoting ourselves to. But again, Patriji sir explained bhakti very beautifully. He says, Swaswarupena anusandhanam is bhakti. It's like when you realize, when you become one with Swaswarup, the one who truly you are, when you unite with that, that is bhakti. The way we see Meera, right? When Meera, whom she is doing bhakti, the Krishna, she unites. She is not separate from that beauty, from that energy. It is that God, the Paramatma or the Sarvatma, the divine nectar that nourishes us, the true us. So second set, that is from 7 to 12 chapter, it teaches about Bhakti Yoga. And the third set, that is from 13th to 18th, it is about the Tattva Jnana or the Jnana Yoga. It is about the knowing what all it is, what exactly things are. What is the supreme truth? So, Bhagavad Gita, these are 3 types of very important yoga that we get to know. So, now, very importantly, we will get to know about the Karma Yoga because we all are here and we will understand all this. So, Karma Yoga, Sri Krishna explains in different state, whatever you are doing what you need to do at a given situation. So, chapter 1, it says that Arjun Vishad Yoga. So, Arjun is in Vishad. Arjun is sad. He is not able to understand anything. So, what will happen? So, he has forgotten himself and he is connected. He is united with Vishad. That is the state of sorrow, deep sorrow, grief. He is in that state. And then comes second, that is Sankhya Yoga. Second comes the knowledge. Oh, what is analytical knowledge? What exactly? So Sri Krishna can't give him directly the Tattva Jnana. He needs to be, told step by step that how it is. So second step is analytical knowledge. Oh, you are saying this, but 1 + 1 is 2, right? 2 + 2 is 4, right? So like analysis. What all you are doing, is it right? He is teaching, he is explaining. And chapter third comes the Karma Yoga, the yoga of action. What all you are doing, that is leading to where you are. So you cannot drop action. You have to take action. So he explains that. And then comes forth Jnana Karma Sannyas Yoga. It's very interesting. So what all you are doing, through that you are learning, and through that you are separating yourself from what all you are doing. You are not attached with what you are doing. You are just learning from what you are doing, and then you are detaching and you are learning. So it's very beautiful. It is discipline, it is knowledge, you get to know all that. Then chapter 5 is about karma sannyasa. It's like whatever you are doing, even from there, you are a renunciation. And then sixth comes the dhyana yoga, that is the yoga of meditation. So very beautifully, Krishna explains that how the cycle goes on and on and on and on, and what you all need to do in various stages, and how you can come out from the stuck situation, how you can come out from the vishad that you are. So I will take few slokas from Bhagavad Gita, which are very beautiful, which explains what exactly yoga is. So it is very nicely the 6th chapter, 23rd shloka. It says, Dukh Sanyog Avegyo Yoga Sangstanam. Actually, in English, it is like that. But, anyways, let me explain this. So, here Krishna is explaining the 6th chapter. It says that it's when you are San and Yog, you are with dukkha, you are with the connection, sanyog, and you are vyog from dukkha, that means you are away from dukkha. So when you are in yoga, the true yoga is whatever, whether you are suffering or whether you are not suffering, you are practicing with a firm determination. Your mind is steady. Whether you are in sadness or not, your mind is completely steady. Then only you can come out from the despair. And that is basically what? Equanimity. Whatever is the situation, you are in a summer state, equal state. That will lead to the peaceful mind. And this steady and focused mind is not easy. It's not easy. Therefore, you need to practice. Well, I can say it is easy now because of the Earth's field, the photon belt, and a lot of things. But earlier it wasn't easy. So therefore, a lot of practice is required and a lot of dedication is required. And inner balance can be attained through practice of yoga and meditation. And then only you will be truly connected with yourself. Then further, in the 2nd chapter about the Karma Yoga, when he is explaining, he says, what is yoga? Yoga, he says, is karma su kaushalam, which helps you. That yoga is helping you. How it is helping? It is helping you to become skillful in. You are becoming skillful in your karma. Whatever you are doing, you are expert in that. We all seek that, right? We all want to be skillful in whatever we are doing. So what it says is the man who is engaged in devotional service, even if you are doing seva, so you are not attached with any good, bad reaction, and you are in that state of equanimity, and therefore whatever you are doing, that work is very beautiful. You are skilled in that. So buddhi yukto jatiya ubhe sukrita dukskrite. If you are doing good, shukrite and dushkrite, whether you are doing not good. Tasmad yogya yujasva yoga karmashu kaushalam. So you become expert in all those situations. So equanimity, the wisdom comes. And therefore, you are not attached with either good or bad. So, Nishkam karma comes. Nishkam comes, karma releases you from any, karma, accumulation of any karma. You are not attached with anything. So, here you are connecting with your buddhi. Your higher wisdom is developing. So, you are dedicated in whatever is happening in your life, the purpose and balance in daily activities. So you are becoming skillful every day, and you are helping yourself to become detached from whatever is happening, and you are in an equal state, whatever is happening in your life. So, and therefore, what is happening? You are become in your actions, you are becoming dexterity. You are having that in your life. So entire range, whatever is the human action, you are elevating, you are enhancing. So karma yoga now will become selfless service. It will purify the mind, become very, very powerful, easy spiritual discipline, and you will further grow and grow. Another shlok that is of second chapter 48, it says, Siddhya asiddhyo samo bhutva samatvam yoga uchyate. Samatvam yoga uchyate is like you become equal. So siddhi, whether you are uh, you have passed it, or whether you have not passed it, even then you are sama. You are in equal state. So therefore, in that state, you don't even, the Krishna says, even if you win this battle, you will get the kingdom. If you don't, then also you won't regret that I didn't stand for what I am supposed to. So, in both cases, you will win. So, be in that summer state. So, here, Arjun, be stable. Whatever you are doing, be stable. Perform your duty, give up all your attachment, whether it is success or failure, and come into the state of yoga in your mind. And that will help you to come out from any consequence. And therefore, you will be in the present moment and you will be in the best. Whatever is happening, you will be doing best. You will be in the balance. And that is the ultimate goal of yoga. And then, Yogir Bhava Arjuna. So, it's a very beautiful what Sri Krishna tells you, Arjuna. Tapasvi bhyo adhiko yogi. Jnani bhyo mati adhiko, karmibhyo chadhiko yogi, tasmad yogir bhava Arjuna. So the one who is aesthetic, the one who is maybe meditating in some Himalayas or some place, who has detached himself. And as per Krishna, he said, even the one who is jnani, who has a lot of knowledge, who is learning, yogi is even better than that. And even superior to the karmi, one who is doing the ritual practices like chanting and all that, even better than that, because yogi is the one who is now united with self. Therefore, here, Arjuna, become one, become the yogi. So, even with the karma, jnana, and tapasvi, you are still in the worldly attachment. But when you are yogi, you are beyond the physical body thing. You are going beyond. So, yogi, the true sense, is not for striving for the world, but for the supreme, the true self. So, yogi's accomplishment is to become what the person is. And then the very beautiful thing, when we are doing yoga, we are with one. Our Dhriti. Dhriti enhances. What is Dhriti? Dhriti is the steadfastness. It's just being in the state that is required. Very super, say, unite one state, like your mind is not flickering. You are completely this steadfast willpower. This is called Dhriti. Very strong. Like your will is so strong that you just know what is to be done. So this is a beautiful state that when you are in yoga, you get to know. This is a very powerful state. And with the practice of yoga, your mind becomes so disciplined that you develop this dhriti. And then when you develop this dhriti, that we know that about Arjuna, He did so many before this Kurukshetra. He practiced so much Dhriti in himself. What all he has gone through in those exile period and all. So much Dhriti he has developed. Therefore, he is a perfect person whom this Jnana can come, to whom this Bhagavad Gita can be told. So sattvic dhriti, determination to do the good. So dhriti is, it will keep the vision focused towards the goal. Like our Pitama, he had very clear dhriti that I want the dhyan jagat, shakahar jagat, pyramid jagat, and Maitri jagat. He's very clear what he wants. So then there are very beautiful slokas which tell about how we become one with the Brahma that we are, intellect in senses. So when we are in that, we become how it is the last adhyay, 18th adhyay, and these slokas are very beautiful. And we are with our proper consciousness, we are attaining the perfection, purified intellect, and then we are coming into transcendent knowledge. Constantly, we are into that transcendence. We are tranquil and free from the bonds of desire, anger, greed. So, then in that state, the yogi realizes the absolute truth as Brahma. So, it comes out from all the vices and becomes the beautiful, that the being that one we all are. So, when we are practicing yoga, in the deepest sense, it is to commit to developing awareness, complete awareness by observing our lives, our thoughts, our words, and action. So, yoga is just not some posture, it is more about what we are doing. We are one with that complete knowingness, and that is what we all are striving for in this International Yoga Day. So, thank you all for this uh, opportunity that you gave me to describe what is yoga. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for wonderful presentation. Until now, for me, yoga was a physical yoga. So now it is such a vast subject, and thank you for explaining it so beautifully. So, masters, we are open for question and answers. If you have any questions, please raise your hand and come on video. Anyone? No? So, ma'am, I'll ask a question.
Yes.
So I was going through your introduction, and you mentioned one of the modalities, Lama Fera. What is that modality?
Well, you know the term Lama? These are the monks of Tibet and all.
Yeah.
So it's actually a modality where the Lamas, they did that, where they knew about the energy, how the energy moves, how much like it is the movement of the energy, where it is the move, where it is stuck. If you get to know, then wherever a person is stuck, that can be helped to move beyond it. That is Lama Fera.
Is it something similar to Reiki, ma'am? Is it?
Not exactly. I have done Reiki as well, but it is not Reiki. It is different. Reiki uses different. It uses more of hands, the symbols and all.
Yeah.
Lama Fera is different.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you,
Anyone
Shivani.
else? Yes, Namita, please.
Namaste, ma'am. So far, I
Namaste.
always heard you on YouTube. It's very amazing experiences hear you live today. I just want to share my experience of meditation. I'm not sure, like, if any mean anything, but I thought I just share. So I think during the meditation, I did saw like a very muscular man holding something in his hand, like a not a wood or something. It was like a weapon, but I can't say it. But he doesn't have a head. He's without head. But soon I saw that I just go into very deep meditation. And usually when I go into that zero state, it's more of black color, but different colors. But this time is all black and very prominent red color mixed with black. So it feels like it's all round red, but inside is a black and red combination. And I start to feel a very warmth on my upper body. And then I started to have a lot of pain in my neck, around left side of my neck. So I don't know. Yeah, I thought it's
How are
worth
you
sharing
feeling
experience.
after this meditation? How are you feeling? When you saw this after the meditation, how you're feeling?
How I'm feeling. First,
Now,
and I
like
can't.
after the meditation.
I think it's just I would say normal as of before. Maybe little relaxed, obviously, because we did the meditation, so I feel little relaxed as compared to the the busy day after a busy day.
Yeah. So yes, actually, whatever we see in our meditation experience, it generally comes from some of the images of our psyche, and many a time it is what we are seeking for. So our left side also denotes our feminine side or the softer side of ours. So many a time we feel that if we had the strength, we could have done this, that. So when you see that muscular man, you felt a sense of, security. So that is something that maybe very deeply within you might be seeking. It is just not the grown up Namita, it can be the inner child of Namita who is looking forward from some strong, secure, muscular, a person who can save, who can be a savior. So these are all very predictive. I'm into the psychology and all this therapy and all. Therefore,
Yeah,
I conclude it like that. But you are the person who can relate it better. That what
yeah,
exactly is going on within. That's how you can relate. Yeah.
sure. Thank you, ma'am. Thanks.
Thank you, Namitaji.
Yes, Kanchan.
Namaste, ma'am.
Namaste, Kanchanji.
Thank you. Thank you so much. The first of all, like you given the opportunity to have you on our session. And as Namita said, we always seen you in the YouTubes, and fortunate to have you on this platform. Wonderful session, ma'am. We talk about Gita and like you relate everything to the day-to-day life. My question comes in when we say about the yoga, but before the yoga, there is a separation, duality
Mhm.
everywhere. Like in my work life, family life, everywhere we see the different things which is coming like standing just opposite. If from today itself, if I want to say that I want to practice this oneness, what should be my first way to step on this path where I can dissolve this duality and take a one step forward for the oneness?
The first step and the most important step is the witness consciousness state. Because even though the Kanchan, who is sitting in this Zoom platform, she is sitting here. But when you are witnessing, it is the her who is observing, who is doing this. And the one, she is the one who is now at her workplace. She is the one who is doing work in the kitchen. She is the one who is cleaning the house. So the same person is performing different thing, but even though she is different, she is that one. You can bring your consciousness back from what you are doing to the one who is witnessing. And then you will become one with the true yoga. That you are truly, because why we are doing things? We are here. When we say that we have taken birth, so we are taking birth to do karma. That is by doing something. We learn by doing, isn't it? We can preach big things, but until and unless we practice this, when we undergo this, then only that becomes ours. Then only we digest that knowledge, isn't it? So, how we can digest that? By becoming, by doing. But when we are doing, we are not attaching with that what we are doing. oh, I'm doing this. This is getting done by through me. And when I'm doing this, I'm experiencing. When I'm holding that vegetable and I'm cutting it, oh, I can feel that this is the touch. And oh, this is the one who is experiencing it. This is the one who is cutting. So then you will with the yoga with yourself, the true self. It's a little difficult. Therefore, Krishna says that with practice, you will get to know, you will be able to do that.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am. Like, I start doing the practice, like how I can switch my roles. Like, if I'm stepping out from the office, can I leave everything behind? Do not carry myself as an office person to the house. So one of our mentor, Subhadra madam, she taught me one technique. Okay, can you leave your role behind by telling consciously to yourself, "Hey, Kanchan, from this role, it's closing," and just move towards the another one. And your part, like being in awareness and the complete consciousness, it can help us to be in that moment. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, ma'am, for your lovely answer. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Kanchanjali.
Thank you, Kanchan. Thank you, ma'am. Anyone else? Ma'am, there are no questions, and I'll share my experience. Do you have 5 minutes,
Please.
please? Yes, sorry.
Yes, please.
So, when I diagnosed with cancer, so someone told me you need to do forgiveness, and I understood. And I started doing forgiveness before I sit for meditation. And when I started doing meditation with the intention to do the forgiveness for whatever has happened, and I've, experiencing this, somehow the old sadhu came in front of my eyes. And
Mhm.
he's very weak, clean, old, not old, it's like mid-age, 40,
Mhm.
45. And it was very, somehow that, figure appeared in front of my eyes. And then every time for few weeks, it continued to come.
Mhm.
Same sadhu will come in my meditation.
Mhm.
And then at one time I started to, doubt, am I imagining? But then first time when it came. Then
Mhm.
I was doing a group meditation, and then the music uh, at that time was Aham Prema, like the love. And
Mhm.
somehow I felt, I was so much deep in the meditation. I felt the energy is, flowing inside me, and I felt a current. And in my meditation, I was doing forgiveness, and at that same time I was crying, and I felt a current came out of my heart and touched that sadhu, and that sadhu became perfectly fine in that 1 second. Like he was
Mhm.
all good. Like, I could see him then, a bodybuilder kind of body he's having, whereas he was very weak. And
Mhm.
then I felt good about that, and I could not say that it is imagination, because I could exactly felt the current in my body, and I could see that current coming out of my heart and touching him, and this happened. So, what do you think it happened? Like, is it imagination, or it happened, or like, I'm just little bit confused with this,
So
experience.
somewhere, Shivaniji, you are very much clear that it is not an imagination.
Yeah.
You know it. It's a
Yes.
knowing. You cannot deny that. That yes, I
Yeah.
know that this is
Yeah.
not an imagination. So it seems, as you are explaining, that it seems that maybe, see, in every life, whatever we are doing just to experience.
Yeah.
When we are out of that experience, when we are like, checking ourselves, what we did, when we
Yeah.
are you know, judging ourselves, what all we did. So then comes this good and bad. Oh,
Yeah.
and not just good and bad. Oh, I uh, just to experience this, I may have heard this sadhu in his practice.
Yeah.
So when you did that, you did it when you were not in oneness, because the sadhu was separate and you were separate.
Yeah.
But when you started meditating, this love and compassion, the state, you said that sadhu was not in a good shape, and
Yeah.
you too were not in good shape.
Yeah.
Now, this is the term which says that you both, although it seemed that you two are different, but you two were suffering.
Yeah.
He is not on in good state, and you are also not in good state. But as you are meditating, you are coming in connection with yourself. You are saying, okay, I'm asking for forgiveness, but actually you are forgiving yourself. Whatever I did before,
Yeah.
I'm forgiving myself. And you are coming in love and contentment within yourself. And when you forgave yourself, that love came out from you and it healed him as well.
Yeah.
So whenever this type of thing happens, so what happened? As you saw a sadhu, many a time it happens that the sadhu is the one who is seeking himself, is trying to know himself. And he has renunciated from what all the life is all about. And somehow, whatever might be the story, somehow maybe something or other might be have done through you, or which might have disturbed him from the path that he was seeking. So unknowingly, he might have cursed you, unknowingly
Mm.
or knowingly, whatever. But curse is something which binds both. You cannot
Yeah.
curse a person and go away. If
Yeah.
someone curses, the person is also bind with that. I am doing with family constellation and many ancestral healing and honoring that I do. I found that this is something we are we are so much in oneness. We are actually one. We are not separate. Therefore, it is like one hand hitting the other and telling that, oh, you are bad. And then
Mm.
we are saying, oh, I forgive you and I seek forgiveness. So whom are we seeking forgiveness? It is just one only. And when we are in that harmony, this union happens, this oneness happens, and that brings the healing. So this is how the healing happened within you. So you healed another part of you who was also experienced like a sadhu. So it's
Yeah.
very beautiful experience that you had.
Yeah. Ma'am, do you have time?
Please tell me.
Yeah. So just one last quick question as well with my experience. I was doing one of my very close friend, and her husband was having cancer as well, and he was in hospital. So I went to the hospital with the pure intention just to give positive energy to that man, and that's it. And then when I sat in meditation in the room in the hospital, there was a separate, he was in ICU and there was a room connected to it. And I sat there and I started doing meditation. And somehow I did a astral surgery. I don't
Mhm.
know how. I didn't protect myself. I did whatever I did. And I actually felt that I took all the bad cells out of him. And it was like 1 hour experience. I did it and it was intense. And it happened in, let's say, in March. But then in October, I got diagnosed with this. So is it that I took it from him, or I'm
This is
just
called
confused what happened?
interference. It is called interference.
But that was, ma'am, unknowingly that happened, I
Yeah,
guess.
I understand that. So
Yeah.
what happens that whenever we see someone in distress, the first step, what happens, as we all are, this Patriji sir explains very beautifully. He says this is the dosha of sattvic gun.
Mm.
We are this tamasic, rajasic, and sattvic, shuddha sattvic and nirguna. So
Mm.
when we are in sattvic or shuddha sattvic, we just want to do good for others. So
Yeah.
who is other? The point is, who is other?
Mm.
So when we see someone in distress, the first thing that we think of, oh, I have to heal that person anyhow.
Mm.
Therefore, even though I have learned Reiki and I have learned shamanic practices as well, in shamanic practice, Reiki is strictly no.
Mm.
It is, shamanism is all about honoring everything as it is. So even that person who has taken that cancer, we never know that why he has taken that cancer. Maybe to learn. Like you said, that when you had this ailment, what there is a tremendous growth in you. You learned so many things, isn't it?
Yes.
Similarly, that person might have designed that cancer to learn something. But when you interfered, what you did, you stopped him from taking that experience. So now he might need something more to experience. So therefore, Patriji strictly denies us to heal someone. He says, never, don't do this. Because
Unfortunately, he passed away, ma'am.
yeah, in fact, as you were telling this, it was actually this vibration was coming to me that he couldn't have lived because his
Yeah.
purpose was lost. His purpose that he don't blame yourself. No guilt, no guilt, no guilt. Huh? It is done. It is past. It's over. So you can just say, "I'm really sorry. I learned instead of you. Whatever you wanted to learn, I learned through you. We are one. So whatever I have learned, we are one." So you can do that. Don't blame yourself, but just know a lot of hug to you. Receive my hug to you. You are a wonderful person and you have a lot of empathy in you. A lot of empathy. But we all are learning, isn't it? We all are learning. It's okay, it's fine. But now you know, when we see a person in distress, we can just do this. Oh, you are such a brave soul. You decided this for yourself. I honor you for your bravery. Can I sit with you? Can I meditate with you? Can you meditate with us? We can do that. And Harshita ji, no blessings. No one is big enough to bless. We all are equal, isn't it? We all are equal. So what we can do? We can send a lot of love. We can be together. We can be together. We can learn from each other. We can grow. No one is bigger. No one is lesser. Even if a person looks really less or really unprivileged, even then that person is experiencing. So we can just honor and we can grow. This is what we are here to learn. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Shivani ji.
I had a question in the chat. It
No,
says,
just a quick one, ma'am. Just on the Shivani's thing. We agree we not interfere in the other person, but can we send?
May I know whom am I listening
Namita?
to?
Namita, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Yeah, Namita ji, yes.
Yeah, just the one. Can we send some positive energies or healing to our own kids
So,
or
what
family?
exactly our kids are doing? Our kids are teaching us. Our kids chose us. So, when a child is not well, okay, so what you can do, Namita ji, is you can just sit and you can check what am I reflecting and what I need to learn in this situation. I have seen that when I worked on myself, I healed my inner child, I saw immediate change in my child. When I was jittery, I was very rigid, I was very, actually, I would say the term rigid. But when I worked on myself, when I healed my inner child, within 15 days, my son was, I think, 7 years at that time, 6, 7 years old. And as I came in within 15 days, before 15 days, there was a parent teachers meeting, and the teachers, it was a very beautiful school, Mothers and Sri Aurobindo's based school, very nice homeschool type thing. And they said that in such a beautiful state, in such a beautiful ambience, why your son is so rigid? He can't dance. He is so rigid. What is going on? So, because that is a very beautiful, interactive way. So I was just wondering, and I was also thinking about myself because initially, when I was child, I used to dance and do many things. But whatever I went through in my life, I had become rigid. So I was going for this workshop, for the therapy workshop. So I didn't say anything. I did a lot of work on myself. I removed, released the things that was making me rigid, the hurt part that was making me rigid. I worked and healed that. And when I came back after 10 days, like you can say that the complete duration was 1 month. And when I met, and that the same teacher, she said, "Oh, something is really nice. I would like to share you. Your son is now very open now. He is moving, he is dancing, he is expressing." So, what exactly happened? I worked on myself, and as I healed my vibration, we all are magnetic beings. Electromagnetic beings. We are generating energies and magnetic field around. When we heal ourselves, when we work on ourselves, we generate such type of energies around that brings healing around. So you are not participating in healing others because others, what are others? They are just the mirrors. So if we try
Okay.
to rub the mirror and color, it won't help. We have to correct ourselves. So when we work on ourselves, the thing happens. So many a time, many people come to me, how I want to seek a personal session for my child, and this is happening with her. That so I said, why don't you take session? Oh, I'm all fine. The problem lies in my child. So I know it is the child is just reflecting. And many times, due to as they were like, no, please go with my child, I beg you. So I went with the child, and I found no, but the cue, or the hurt,
Strings are
or the,
attached.
yeah, the sting is with the mother or the father who is getting
Yeah.
affected. So when I work with that, then the solution comes. So it's very interesting. Whenever
Yeah.
your child is undergoing something, you can just sit with yourself and just see what all is needed to be worked on within me. And
Yep,
then
ma'am.
that
And
will,
then,
yeah,
sorry, ma'am. Sorry.
yeah.
Is there any age, or they're forever is reflection of your?
Definitely when a child is like big enough, like say in 16 plus, definitely the child has formed his own personality. Then the
Mhm.
child will need to work on himself or herself separately. Your doing work
Yeah.
on yourself will not suffice. Definitely, it will create an atmosphere where he or she will find it is more conducive to work on. But if
Mhm.
the child is a little bigger, like of higher age, like grown up,
Yep.
then the child will need to work on themselves.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Namitaji.
Thank you, ma'am. Just one last question from the chat.
Right.
Vaniji asked, I want to know if the purpose of yoga is to get moksha. If so, how are they related? What is samadhi?
As I said, the term sama adhi, samadhi is coming from sama adhi. When two comes, it becomes samadhi. It is like you become one with what you are. The part which you don't know. Adi is which is beyond. Adhyayan, Swadhyay. These are some of the terms with Adi. So it is basically when the part that you don't know, you become one with that. That is called Samadhi. Moksha, the term, is also when you are not tied with something. So we are seeking for moksha, like we are not tied with something. So yoga, actually the term yoga is like connecting, uniting with what you are. So when you are seeking for moksha, that means you still think that okay, I'm separate, and that thing is separate. Therefore, I'm asking for it. From moksha, it comes to mumuksha as well. Like I have the desire to get that moksha. But yoga is not having desire. It is beyond. You are in oneness. You are not waiting that, okay, I will attain something at some point of time. You are in that moment itself. You are uniting with self. That is yoga. So that can happen at any moment. You don't need to come to that state, that big state, when you are when you will be in that state. Yes, it is there that it's difficult that you can claim that, okay, I'm always in that state. But yes, you can observe, oh, I was not in yoga with myself. I was separate from myself. But again, you can try and you can come.
Okay. Wonderful, ma'am. It's beautifully
I have.
explained.
Can I have a
Yeah.
question?
Yes.
Okay, Nilamaji.
Yeah. Thank you for an aware session. Some things like I came to know for the first time.
Uh-huh.
I just want to know, like for like you said, ki, like when you meet a person, have some traits, and that is a mirror of your own self.
Yes. Actually, I
Then
conduct a workshop, this relationship, in that we discuss this very strongly. That the seen mirrors, you can even go through that. Everyone, everything in our life are mirrors. So yes, please go ahead with your question.
so when you said ki when the child is beyond 16 years of age, then he or she has to work upon himself.
Mhm.
And if it is a mirror image of mine, so if I sit with my own self, so can I work upon my own self to have a result, to see the difference?
Yes, yes, it is. But again, it will be the choice of the child. The child has chosen you. This is the first step that we need to know.
Yes.
The child has chosen you so that the child can experience some set of experiences that the soul seeks to learn what the soul wants to learn. Okay, that is step one. Now, as I see a question that Namrata ji, that son went to depression and wanted to do suicide, 24-year-old. So, what is the issue? Generally, I have done breath work with Leonard, and he used to say, Leonard, or he used to say one thing very strongly about the term death urge. The term death urge. It is something that within us, it is about dying. I don't want to live. I don't want to undergo this. I don't want to face. See, when you don't want to live, it is within you, and if that is big, it is getting transferred, and maybe the son has come to learn this thing only. So it will transfer to him, and it may help. It may, incite him to go for the term or the depression or the suicide. But if you are into meditation and you can talk to talk to your child, you sit with the child, what the child is undergoing, then it's very much likely that the child can come out of it and can decide. Many a time, I would say this term yoga is so important because as the term suicide has come, the deep depression has come. I would like to tell you about my situations in my life. It was way back, and I was doing something. I was doing my own therapies. I was doing many things. And suddenly an inner voice came that I was seeking some shamanic work with my husband. And I had to pay a good amount of money for that because I was seeking some other practitioner. At that time, I was not that expert. I was working. So something from within, as if a very beautiful voice came up and it said, go and tell him that you have arranged for this session for him and you paid this amount. I was really resistant because I refrained telling all this. But this sound was so strong, therefore I went and told my husband that I got interested because I see that you are not very happy nowadays. So I asked for a shamanic healing for you, and I paid this amount. I was really resistant to say that, but it was such a strong voice that was coming from within. Therefore, I said there was a very you will say that a quick change in his facial expression. He said, can't that be done tomorrow morning? Because that was scheduled the next day evening. Can't that be arranged tomorrow morning? I said, no, he is a very busy person. So after a long time, I got his appointment and he will be doing this for tomorrow evening. I had no idea that why I was just like thinking why I said that, but the voice was so strong that I had to say. And after that process happened and all, on the next day, like when the healing had happened that in the evening, after the next day, he sheepishly told me, I had planned everything. He showed me the office keys. He had planned that he would go, that the day where the healing was planned, that was Sunday. The office was closed and he had taken especially the keys so that he will go to the terrace and he will jump off. He had planned that. So, as I was with yoga with myself, the higher self, this answer came, which as a personality, Shampa would have never said. But as I was connected, therefore, that was suggested that you have to speak up. And when I spoke, he got two things because he was undergoing a lot of financial problems and all. So, what message went to him that yes, I matter, I am important. The healing is sought for me, and this much amount can be spent on me. So I matter. So many things, which as a personality I would have never thought. So, therefore, this yoga, that is being with yourself, connecting with yourself, is so important. You will get that inner knowing. Okay, here I have to do this, here I have to do this, and then this beauty will come, the change will come. In fact, when he said that, I was said, oh, I couldn't have imagined that this could have done this, he could have done this. So, very interesting. So, I don't know why I felt like telling about my experience, but I call these things as tantaran. In movies, we know that the background music is there, and it's like tantaran. So, I call these things as a tantaran of lives. So, we learn so many things.
It's
that
so
there.
strange that this word, like, I
Thanks.
cannot, like, I don't shaman. What do you say?
Shamanism.
Shamanism. I came to know
Yeah.
yesterday itself for the first, like,
Where
and
do you
today
stay,
I'm hearing
Nilimaji?
of Jaipur, right, India.
Okay, India. Yeah.
Yeah.
So shamanism is all over, all over. It is the very
Acha.
ancient way of living. It's a way of living. It is not an art. It's a way of living
Okay.
where you
Okay.
know that everything is conscious. The remote is conscious, the laptop is conscious, you can communicate with everything. It is a way of living.
O-
It is
Okay.
just not an art of healing. It is a way of living. It's a very beautiful thing.
It it has created interest. I want to this.
Yes, yes,
I'll
yes.
search more of it in the YouTube. Thank you
No,
so much.
when you are
Yeah.
getting interested, just know
Yes.
that I was shaman in some life. Therefore, this term
Okay.
is coming to me. Just
And I
know.
don't know how to pronounce it also. Like,
No, don't worry, don't worry.
okay.
Hindi may we say saman and then call it shaman. That's it.
Okay. Shamanism.
Yeah. Yes, you pronounced right.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much,
Thank
Nilimaji,
you.
for your.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for wonderful, wonderful session. I'm sure everyone loved it, especially me, I would say. And I'll hand over to Suvarnaji to please close the session.
Yes, thank you so much, Shivani ji, for conducting this entire section. And I especially thanks Madam Shampa Madam. Actually, the insights you gave today, it's a really eye-opening. It's very wonderful and very helpful. And I thank you so much from bottom of my heart for your time, your beautiful insights and knowledge you gave today. Thank you. And thank you, Australia entire team, for the background support and the technical team. And all the participation of everyone here. I thank you, everyone. And we will meet tomorrow, same
Yes.
time, with the meditation and wisdom sharing with another master. Have a good day and good night, wherever you are. Namaste,
Yes.
everyone. Namaste.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Thank you
Thank you.
so much,
Thank you.
ma'am.
Thank you.